Quick update before I start the review. My 300-gram Q&A will be this Wednesday. It wasn't going to be yesterday, but let's just say the day wasn't actually great. So I couldn't have the energy or the passion to do that Q&A video. But this Wednesday will officially be the official day for my 300 subscriber Q&A. So last time I probably didn't say this for that, but if you have any questions for my 300-gram Q&A, be sure to let me know what they are in the comments down below. So enough being on the bush. Let's get started. I want to drink your blood. I didn't know why I did that. Here today, I'm here to review Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation, which is once again directed by Gennedy Tartaosky. And so it's a lot of the previous people from the previous movies along with a couple of new additions. This is the third installment franchise, and this film takes place, I believe, a few months after the events of Hotel Transylvania 2, where Dracula and his people in his hotel go on a summer cruise since Dracula has been feeling lonely because he misses his wife and he wants someone to love. And then he does find out love with that ship captain Erica. Little does Dracula know, Erica might be hiding something. Now, to be honest, I was actually kind of looking forward to this being honest. Like, this one was actually on my most anticipated films of the year, actually. I'm probably one of the only people that actually had that film on the most anticipated list, but I really was looking forward to it since I really do enjoy the first two movies. I mean, sure, the first two movies aren't like the best animated movies out there. They're definitely far from perfect, and I'm going to come down to animation classics. Those are films I always have a blast watching. I mean, from the animation to the voice acting to the characters to some fun entertaining moments, they kind of base them at kind of remind of an old school cartoon, and they are very cartoony. Again, they're not perfect or anything, but they're something I always had so much fun watching. And I was kind of expecting that thing to be the same from this movie. I was kind of expecting the same fun, joyful, fast-paced energy and the heart that the previous two films had, and the trailer looked like it was going to live on that promise I was expecting. So basically, all I was expecting was this movie. And this one was to have a lot of fun, to have a lot of enjoyment from this movie. And after seeing this movie, that's exactly what I got. That is exactly what I got. Looking at the previous two movies, it's not coming as an animation classic, but Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation wasn't, not doubt, so much fun to watch. It has a lot of things that I truly do love from the previous movies. But one, the animation, again, it's kind of reminiscent of an old cartoon that you watch in the 90s or 2000s, or school that you used to watch so much growing up. And the animation is definitely mine on that. It's very cartoony and it knows it. The animation is definitely great, like previous two movies, and of course the voice acting is great. This is definitely one that Adam Sandler, like, I don't know how Adam Sandler's been lately, but these movies are definitely some of his better roles and some of his better movies, period. This movie definitely shows, and he's actually good when it comes to voice acting here. He definitely did a great job voicing Dracula. And the other performances, of course, are great as always, and the new additions, Catherine Hahn and Jim Cameron do a great job in the roles as well. And the whole story here is very predictable. I mean, this is a movie that you can predict what's going on from the... obviously you can tell what's going to happen. But the story was still fun. You can tell it wasn't trying to be anything, wasn't trying to be anything that's special or amazing, if you guys know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, all the characters are definitely very fun, entertaining, and enjoyable to watch. Dracula is once again so hilarious and so charming. Like, there were a couple scenes of him that definitely had me laughing, and Mavis, like Selena Gomez, she was a great hit. There was some good characters as well. Johnny, the mummy character, the Blob, like, all the characters here have the moment to shine. Well, not all of them will get to, but the majority of the characters here have the moment to shine, and a lot of them actually had me laughing a lot. Especially Dennis, who might be actually kind of stand out character, who actually, in my opinion, is just staying out of this movie. Like, he had me smiling so much. That's just some scene about with this girl he's friends with, and the dog are trying to sneak in. It's just try to sneak in into the boat. I was in just stitches. And this film is hilarious. It is the hell of all films. This actually might be the most I actually laughed in a Hotel Transylvania movie. Honestly, there are a lot of moments that definitely have been. Sure, some jokes don't like a hit. And I'll get a little more to that later. But enjoying the humor here, I was honestly laughing so much throughout. There were a lot of moments I was really laughing a lot. Whereas it's one the interaction with the character, and most it's probably due to the interactions with the characters. Like the actors here are just so well done, and it does go involved with the world and the creativity of what they're trying to do, and it works. The pen looked very well. There were really a lot of moments where I really was laughing my ass off. Like again, I did laugh a lot in the previous movie, but this is actually the most I actually laughed in the Hotel Transylvania movie. The situations the characters go through and some certain aspects of it really had me laughing. I had so much fun. Like, this film really made me put a smile on my face throughout, and a lot of it kind of made me feel nostalgic from a lot of the cartoons I used to watch. Like, why would I on my free time actually be watching certain cartoons I used to watch growing up? Well, most of them cartoons never, but the adult cartoons I used to watch growing up, and I ended up watching some of them on them, and I'm gonna still do that to watch this movie because it's a little reminder of the cartoons I used to watch growing up. That's definitely one of the best things about this movie. It's trying to emulate old school cartoons at some aspects, and it really works. And you actually do care for these characters. You actually do really care for these characters and what's which again is very predictable, but it's still charming and fun enough where you can kind of get past it, honestly. Even though you know what's going to happen a mile away, and you've seen this episode before. But again, you can tell they weren't trying to, that's not really an issue for me. And of course the music here is great here. How to use the music here was great and hilarious. Actually, just one thing Volume Burma song that had me laughing so much and smiling so much. The score here is great as well. There were a lot of fun and some greatness to be had in this movie. And also, there was one dance scene in this movie. There is this one dance scene that happens around some point. We don't say a word if it's in the movie, but just the song they were playing and the situation they were in. It's probably one of the most hilarious scenes I've seen in 2018 so far. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. But I was laughing so freaking hard in the theater. But basically, one best movie is that it's a very cartoony, it's very out there, but it's trying to go for it. It's trying to have fun with what it's going for, what it's trying to do. It's so fun and entertaining. It is a very fast-paced. Like previous movies, they are fast-paced. They have a lot of guys that just really go by fast, and have a lot of big fun characters that really go by and all that. But now this is where I'm going to start into the problems I had with this movie. And while this film does have all things I love and like about the previous movies, it still has a lot of things I don't like from the previous movies. And definitely the most notable one, in terms of in the emotional department, it doesn't really do much. Sure, it does have its emotional moment. It does have, you can't have movie without having at least one emotional moment. But it turns out to make you feel emotion and passion, like actually making you feel. It didn't really do much. I do give these characters, I do like them. There's not much in the emotional aspect to it. Because when they do try to get emotionally, you just slide by just like that, or they don't really develop much into it. Like I said, this film is very fast-paced, so it kind of skids by some emotional beats at times, which again, if you're looking for something that's like Pixar or Disney level, you're going to be disappointed. So there were some jokes here that didn't really hit. There were a lot of jokes that I was laughing so hard, but there were some I was like, whatever, I guess. And while I didn't love enjoying the characters, there were a few that honestly I wish I got to see some more of, because there were some characters here that kind of aren't given much to do than they were in the previous movies, or characters that I just didn't truly care for. And it's just I didn't care for, but some, I heard some of the characters here, they actually weren't really given much to do here. And how you feel about this film honestly will depend if you like the previous two Transylvania movies. I mean, like, if you really enjoyed the previous two movies, then you probably won't enjoy this one like I did. But if you're someone that really dislikes these movies, then you probably won't enjoy them. So overall, Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation was very fun, very entertaining, and highly enjoyable. I had just a fun and great time watching this movie in theaters. I thought the first one still better, but I actually like this movie better than the second one, honestly. So this one basically kind of in the middle of those two movies. Like I said before, your enjoyment in this movie will depend if you like the films or not. Again, if you like, I'll say, if you do enjoy the first two movies, I would say go see it and probably take your families. But here's something that really isn't a fan of these movies that I wouldn't recommend either to myself, or I mean, you probably won't hate yourself, it depends on how you feel about these movies. But I'd say your kids would definitely love these movies. Your kids would definitely love and adore these movies. I mean, I saw some kids on the screen and they were just eating this movie up. So again, your enjoyment will depend how you feel about the movies or not. But at least I'm sure you probably won't hate yourself, so I would recommend you at least check this out. I'm sure you have some enjoyment in this movie. This film is really fun. It's definitely not best. Again, like the previous two movies, it's not coming out as an animation classic, but you can tell it's not trying to, and it's so fun and entertaining, and I had a blast watching it, and I wouldn't mind seeing it again like the previous movies. So that being said, I'm going to get Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation in 87 of a B+. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Hotel Transylvania 3 Vacation. If you did manage to see some ideas, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Let me know if you actually like these movies or if you don't. Let me know in the comments down below. And stay tuned, I have a lot more videos planned. I'll have my review for the Skyscraper very soon as well. And I have a couple of top lists I'll actually be doing this week, so I'm not going to say what they are until I review them. But I actually feel very proud of this list, and I can't wait to talk about them. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all of my social media sites. All linked in the description down below. I am Samuel World from Samuel World Reviews. I will see you guys next time. Stay cool, but peace.